now, listen, maybe I haven't been paying attention to the Joe Budden community. I haven't been in the chat N-words community. But when this little beef with Akademiks and Mark Lamont Hill happen now? When this happened, I'm perplexed and confused. I ain't know when exactly this happened, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, what's up, what's happening? This Big Cat A, we back in the Stein K2 Goody Sleep with a cut of El Patron, you know, the big dog on the sun. You heard me? With that being said, we hit the top real quick. Because apparently Akademiks again went scorched earth on Marc Lamont Hill. So apparently they had some beef. I believe Marc Lamont Hill maybe spoke about X community, or maybe certain Akademiks does. As much as I do like Ak, you already know he's an inspiration. And part of the reason I started some of this shit, this YouTube shit, or at least hip-hop commentary, if you will. That's OG, that unk, you heard me? But anyways, with that being said, yeah, sometimes maybe he does a little bit too much when he goes at artists and stuff. So I could see like Marc Lamont Hill, who depicts himself as a very highly educated man and, you know, feminism and all this other stuff, like he really going in on academics. Because sometimes, unless the narrative with academics going after women, again, he has the same energy for men and women, but sometimes he does a little too much, it's a little too crazy. I can sit there and be like, yeah, maybe you did do a little bit too much, but hey, that's Big Ak. We know how he get when he off the Henny. So apparently, I don't know, he said something beforehand, Ak didn't like what he said, and, you know, Ak went on his stream and said some stuff about him, and then apparently they made reference to it on an episode of the Joe Budden podcast. I forgot what episode it fucking was, I don't know. But anyways, it was one of the more recent episodes. I think if we start from today is the Friday, so this is before the new one drops, right? The Saturday pod, if you will. Sometimes comes on Friday. Anyways, regardless. So, with that being said, mind you, I'm recording this on the 9th. So, yeah, in the last 10 episodes from May 9th, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we should be, one of them should be there. I don't know how recent this stream was, honestly. I don't really give a fuck. Anyways, so I'm thinking I was kumbaya. They were joking like, oh, they have some type of understanding because academics thought you were coming at my platform or whatever I built. And Mark was like, no, I didn't do that with people. Like, they have a platform. Again, I don't know if this is an old article, so I might be saying this shit and this shit been squashed anyways. And like Joe Budden's like, oh, he had to make that call, whatever have you, just in a joking matter. So I thought everything was kumbaya. Niggas spoke. Again, they have a friend in common in Joe Budden shit, Ice-ish. You know what I'm saying? So I thought everything was smooth. But apparently with this headline, it ain't as smooth as I thought, so let's see what happens. So, Akademiks says he'll speak with Marc Lamont Hill once the former CNN commentator gets his hip-hop credentials up. Did he make a crazy claim? Anyways, DJ Akademiks went on a scathing rant about Marc Lamont Hill during a recent live stream that's circulating on social media. To do so, he accused him of not being relevant enough in hip-hop media to be worth engaging in a debate. What happened? What did he say? He's in my world now. I'm not on CNN, Ak began. If I was on CNN, I'd be like, can you get me with Marc Lamont Hill? I want to debate him. No, he's in my world. He's not on the hip-hop ranking list. I am. I'm number one. Okay, listen, Ak. You number one. Listen. As, like, I guess a platform and even a media personality, I'll give you that. Top 5. I'm not going to disrespect you. But even still, bro, if he's new into it, and to be fair, adding Marc Lamont Hill to the Joe Budden podcast, like, he does this thing. He's doing this thing. So again, he might be newer and he might not know certain ins and outs, but hey, Brody trying and he's a little engaging. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe it's the training he has from CNN that taught him how to speak with people to make him a little bit more engaging. I fuck with him though, but anyways. So I don't want to go debate y'all little favorites who's like number 600. Sorry, I don't do that. From there, Ak argued that Marc Lamont Hill is only relevant during the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef, and whoever speaks with him only validates his credentials. If he's not top 5 or top 10, I'm not giving no handouts. Here's the thing. I never got no handouts, and when it was time for N-words to try and cancel me, every N-word tried to cancel me, Ak said. Fans on social media have been having mixed reactions to this rant. One user sided with Ak, writing on X/Twitter, as much as I cannot stand Ak, one thing he got a point on is that these people that was talking down on content creators finally joining the content creation wave. Many others say the same. Another countered, to sum it up, Ak is avoiding all the competent thinking people and will debate random fans on Discord from now on where it's safe. I will say this, I would like to see a conversation between them. I don't know where this beef started. This is what I don't understand about this. So, did he say some shit? That's what I was confused about. So Marc Lamont originally made a name for himself as a political commentator for CNN and Fox. CNN fired him in 2018. Really? A move that came shortly after he gave a controversial speech in front of the United Nations in which he voiced support for the people of Palestine. What the fuck is the problem with that? More recently, Hill has served as a cast member of the Joe Budden podcast while also teaching urban education at the UCNY, I don't know how the fuck to say that, Graduate Center in New York City. I guess, yeah, some words were said and Ak ain't fucking with him. That's what I'm thinking at this point, but I don't understand this beef. I think they should sit down and have a conversation, because at the end of the day, yes, I get it, Ak, you're at a different sphere, and Brody just came in. I'm not here to disagree with that, but at the same time, it's like, you might as well hear these conversations. If you gonna debate niggas in Discord, I get it, that's your fan base and shit like that. But even still, like, we gotta have, like, yeah, you gotta have the conversation with bro at the end of the day. And he's on a very good platform that have these discussions about music. Yes, I know the face and is Joe Budden, but hey, I'm not saying he's rivaling Joe Budden with his takes, but I will say, hey, listen, the motherfucker know how to speak. He's getting in tune a little bit. He talking his shit. So, hey, I'm not saying, and even with Marc Lamont being on that platform, do I think he's the most hip-hop person? No. I think he's more political still. But yeah, yo, bro, honestly, if you want to have that discussion, might as well. It's kind of like the DJ Head and Moss situation. The whole time Ak was going in on DJ Head, I'm like, low-key, Ak, you should kind of sit down with that nigga. Because I would want to see that discourse. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, again, you don't have that relationship with dude, but Ma was saying similar things to what you were saying, and bro went to go sit down with Ma. So, like, clearly, certain shit can get done. But there has to be a meeting halfway type of point. And honestly, Ak, you don't get shit from beefing with dude. Like, dude, honestly, like, you not getting nothing. Like, I don't, certain beefs he has with niggas, I'm like, not that I understand or I'm here to, guard academics, if you will. It's just one of those situations where it's like, could the conversation hurt? Could it really hurt at the end of the day? So, hey, we'll see exactly what happens with it. But besides that, it's your friendly neighborhood K.A. sign off for today. Black TJ there while they're doing this thing. My name is like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You trying a little bit more to hear me. And I'm gone. Shalom, Zoom, peace, y'all, gang. Aye.